Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Cheeky Journals. If you're new here, I'm Tracy and today I'm going to give you a flip through of my December daily journal. This is just the foundation pages. I'm also going to show you what supplies I'm planning to use throughout this festive season. So I'm going to put a little kit together. I have a process video up on my channel where I've made this journal. And I'm also just talking a little bit more about this challenge and what it's about. So I'll link that video down below in the description box if you would like to go check it out. Now, first thing first, this morning I got a package in the post, which I'm so happy about. I ordered this online and it's for the kit that I'm putting together. It's just a few products that I couldn't find locally and I thought I'll open this up with you. So this is going to be a mission with all this tape, but let's give it a go. So I ended up getting some Tim Holtz supplies, and this is those little flashcards that you get. So this is actually not the font that I ordered. I don't know if you are familiar with these cards, but they also come in a different font. If I can find a photo of it online, I'll pop it up on screen. And this is more of a formal font to me, which I looked on the website and she actually had both packs, and that's why I ordered from her, because she still had the old font. I don't know if it's maybe if they're not selling it anymore. So that's the one that I put in my basket, definitely not this one, but I don't think I'm going to send it back because I'm just going to wait longer for the next batch to arrive. So I think I'll just use this up. It's not too bad, but it's definitely not what I was looking for. I love the numbers up at the top and the words, so it's very Christmas related. And yeah, I can't wait to use these. It's actually printed in the front and at the back, which I've actually only noticed now. And then I got these labels. I also couldn't find this at my local scrapbook store. Whoa, these are so small. What are you going to use them for? I thought they might be a little bit bigger. Oh, well, it seems as you go on, they get bigger. So yeah, I can see myself using these. They are large enough to write something in. But these others, I seriously don't know. But I suppose I'll find a way to use it. How does this close? I think like that. And then I got some worn wallpaper, and this is the Christmas edition. I am very excited about this product. Ooh, it really feels nice. I love the feel of it. Very cool. And you actually get two designs. I think it's going to fit really well with the journal that I'm using. Oh, I like this. And that is it. So in this pack you got 2 of each, and there are 12 designs, so you got 24 wallpapers. I think he's got actually some more of these wallpapers, but it's not Christmas related. I need to look at that because that's a very nice product. So let's get to this journal. So this fabric is Tim Holtz fabric. And I've also added a Tim Holtz charm onto this thread here, or string, And when I saw this fabric, I just knew that I wanted to have this as the cover of my journal. I love the vintage feel that it gives off, that little patchwork that it's got. And I'm going to see if I can show you, but I've done some stitching around. I first used some navy thread and I did a straight stitch, and then I went back in with white thread and I did a zigzag stitch. So I really love how it came out, and it feels really nice in your hands. So it just closes up here with the string, and that just goes there. So you can see I have just looped this in here so the charm can't move up and down the string, because that would really irritate me. And on the inside I have just added this pocket. It's baking paper actually that I've used to tea stain paper on before, and I've also put that through the sewing machine and then I stuck it to the cover. I've got some fabric here and a Tim Holtz die cut. This is also a Tim Holtz die cut piece, and I'm planning at the back just to write the year, my name, and just where I'm living at this stage. I've added a doily here in the front and some tabs on the side. This is from the Tim Holtz fabric. This is just some leftover fabric. The scrapbook paper is from Crafter's Choice, and I've just done a tea and coffee stain on it. So this is very much just the basics. I haven't added any embellishments or anything, because I would like to do that on the day that I'm journaling, deciding where I would like to have pockets and things like that. So this is sewing paper, and this is just a pocket that I've created so you can stick something in there. So as you can see, I've got some pockets here and there, but I haven't gone in and decorated the pages itself or anything. I've got some music paper, some graph paper, and this is one of my favorite designs actually. And here is a little space to tuck something into. And usually when I make these little journals, I will actually do some sewing bits in between, but I just haven't done it. So if I wanted to do that, I'll put something through the sewing machine and then just stick it in so it looks like it's been sewn to the page. This is a dictionary page that I've turned into a pocket, and I've just got some scrapbook paper peeping through there. I'm planning to stick something here Christmas related, and the reason I chose this dictionary page is because it's got references to Christmas. So it's got like Christmas island, Christmas pudding, Christmas rose, Christmas tree. So it just continues. So I thought that was very fitting. I initially had an envelope here and then decided to take it out. Another one of those tuck spots. And this music paper is from a vintage music book, and it's Christmas related too. I really like that book, and I've still got a load of pages left over because I work with it so sparingly. The other side of that sewing pattern, and again I've turned this one into a pocket. I really like the see-through element that it gives. And this is a book page from a little golden book, and I still have some pages left, so I might be using it in this journal as I'm journaling. And I love that I've stapled this lace here. This is one of my favorite lace, and we're almost getting to the end of the journal. So I've added a few pages. There is enough pages to either go up to 25 days or maybe even document the whole month. I'll just see how I'm going. Here at the back, I've created a tuck spot with the fabric, and I've just backed the fabric to some brown card. And at the back, I've got a booklet here. I've just put some papers together and I've put it through the sewing machine. I love the look that it gives. I've used some book pages and then Tim Holtz fabric and die cut pieces. and I've just created this little booklet, and I'm using this booklet basically if I skip a day, because let's be honest, that's going to happen. We are getting family visiting, and sometimes you go out on excursions, you come home late and you just don't feel like journaling. So I'm using this booklet just to keep little reminders of what I did during the day in case I miss a day. So I've got all the information on here. I'll also use this as a shopping list, things that I need to buy for Christmas, presents, gifts, things like that. So it's just a general booklet. I had this in last year and I really found it helpful. So as I go throughout the season, I will decorate it more, add more things, and add more things to the pockets too, you know, the things that I maybe use on a regular basis, that I find I'm using every single day on each page. I might add that to the front pocket just to make it easier. And then it just closes up like this, which I really like, because when you start filling up these journals, they can start to just like pop open, and this is just helping it to keep it closed. So that is the journal. I'm going to show you now which supplies I'm planning to use, and we can put my kit together. So this is the tin that I'm going to put my supplies in. I got it from Myer, which is a department store in Australia. They originally had biscuits in here, which I didn't really care for, but my husband loved that idea. He when I said let's put this in the trolley and let's get it, he was just way too happy to do so. So that worked out very well for me. But it's a beautiful tin. It's got like pop-up elements here. It's lovely. It's got cute little images on the side, which I'll try and show you now. But the reason I'm putting a kit together is just to have everything nicely together, so when I journal, I don't have to run around and look for supplies, scratch around my room. Everything's there. It just makes the process easier, and you tend to stay on track, not skip too many days, and just get it done. So let's see if I can show you the side. I love these little houses. That's cute too. Yeah, and that's the tin. So I've just popped the tin to the side, and I've got some space here to show you what supplies I'm going to use, and we can just pop it in there. So the first thing that I'm going to pop into the tin are a few supplies that I used last year, and also bits and pieces from the leftover scrapbook paper that I used for this year's December daily. And I think it's important to use these things because otherwise they're just going to end up in the bin, and they're gorgeous. I mean, I used some of it last year, but obviously you're going to have leftovers. You can't use all of it. So I'm making a point of taking the little pieces that I got from last year, popping it in the tin, and maybe using it up or not, but I need to try and do that. So these little bits here, the labels and all of this that I'm showing you now, this is basically from Pinterest, and these were free downloadables that you could use. So I just printed out some last year and I used most of it, but as you can see, I've got some leftovers. And then this is a pattern, the outside cover of the pattern, and I just still have this left. I thought it could look nice on a page. And then these are the scrapbook paper leftovers from this year's journal. It's not all of it, but it's some of it. So I'm going to pop that in there too, because it's possible that I could use it. Then I've got this beautiful serviette, which is very Christmassy. I love the birds on there, and I can see myself decoupaging something with this. Then another supply that I'm adding to the tin are these vintage linen printables. So I got them from Etsy. The store is called Little Bindi, and most of you will know her as Johanna. So she's made vintage linen printables, and I think this is pack 17. She's got a Christmas edition too, but I really liked this pack, stood out to me, and I felt that I could use it throughout the year, and that's the reason why I got it. And I think it will still go well with the vintage feel that I'm going for. And I mean, that's like Christmas colors, and I feel like all of them will fit well with the Christmas theme. So they just printed out on normal copy paper, but if I use up all these, I might print them on sticker paper or some form of transparency, but I don't know, I really like the paper feel of it. Then I got some Tim Holtz stickers. So I already took these out. They are the clipping stickers, and this is also the Christmas edition. So I've got some of those. I have the normal ones. Don't know what they're called. They are called, let me quickly check. Oh, I don't have the packaging anymore, but he's got similar ones to this. It's, I think, something clippings, and it's just normal little words that they got from books, and this is the Christmas edition, so I'm going to pop that in. Then I've got these labels. They are actually meant for Christmas gifts that you stick on, and you write who it's from and who it's going to, something like that. So I've had these for a very long time, and I've used some of them, but I thought it's time that I use up that too. Then I've got these stickers. I got them from Spotlight, and they are from the Jolly Joy range, and I just really like them. Then I'm just going to pop in a few little tickets and some restaurant dockets and a takeaway one, and then a doily. These come in very useful. Then I've got these journaling cards. They are from the Crafter's Choice paper pack that I bought, and they came on a sheet, so I've just cut them apart, and I really love them. I think they are right up my alley, and especially what I'm going for this year. And then I also got the little ones, and they have some foiling on here, so they do have a glimmer when they're in the sun. I really like that. Then these are more things that I had from last year. So again, just some labels that I've printed off Pinterest. And then this little sheet, I'll just put something under it so you can see what it looks like. I used this last year as well, and I put it in my journal. So I've got some left over, so I'm just going to pop that in there if I would like to put that to good use. So the next item that I got for my kit are these Tim Holtz die cut pieces. This is the Christmas edition, and it's actually the die cut pieces from last year. The scrapbook store had both sets, but I just like this one more, and I thought, what's the chances of me getting this set again next year? Because I might be wrong, but I think they are not gonna make this pack next year. They're gonna bring out a new pack, and there's just gonna be less and less stock of this. So I'll quickly show you the pieces that you can find in here. I'm going to speed it up, and if this is something that you're not interested in, then you can just forward to the next section. I really like the amount of pieces that they've got in here, and they've got a good variety of small, medium and large pieces. My favorite, of course, are these larger pieces, those old vintage little cards at the back that you can use for extra journaling space. So I'm just going to pop that in there like that. Then I've got an empty envelope. That's always helpful to have, popping things in there. And then this little envelope actually contains Christmas stamps. So I'm not going to go through these because there are so many, but a lot of them are actually the same ones that I had from last year that I never ended up using. I used some, but I have a lot. So it's the same ones from last year. So if you really want to see that, I've got a video of last year's December daily, like the completed journal process videos, and also doing exactly what I'm doing now, showing you what supplies I'm planning to use, and also just doing a flip through of the foundation pages. So I'll link that down below too if you are on a binge watch of Christmas videos and you would like to see more of that. Then I had to add in these staple pieces because I always seem to use them. So this is some sewing pattern paper, and I've got some brown paper, some book pages. They always work nicely if you are planning to do a collage of some sort, and just to decorate things. And then some music paper. So the next thing that I'm adding to my kit are these journaling note cards by Prima. In total, you get 45 cards, but only 15 designs. So you get 3 sheets of each design. And I really love them. I mean, look at that. And this is perfect to create pockets out of, tuck spots, to put photos at the back of it, to have some extra space for journaling, or just to paper clip it to your journal and decorate it. I seriously love all these cards in here. There's not one that I'm like, this is one that I can't see myself using. It's like there's no fillers. All of them are really nice. Even that, I mean, that's something very plain, but it will look so nice if you put a photo on here and you add a few of those Tim Holtz stickers, or a button with some lace. And that's it. So I'm popping that in there. Then I've got this card with some Christmas ribbon and some string. So the next item that I'm adding to my tin are these cute washies. I got these 2 from Daiso, and I actually can't remember where I got that one from. Oh, I got it from Melbourne. It was a stationery shop that I went into, but I can't remember what it was called. So this is the one. I like the reindeer. And then we have this one. And this washi is actually from MT. You always need some washi for journaling, don't you? Then I'm gonna add these cards that I've already shown you. Just trying to get space for everything. Then to do my date on, I've designed these stickers. So I've made some in red and some in blue, and it's printed on sticker paper. So I'm basically just going to stick it in and then circle the date. So I really like that. I was thinking of, you know, something different. Then I'm popping in some Christmas inspired paper clips. And I've also got this container with just some necessities in, like thread and string with a needle. And then I've got a variety of things in here, like paper clips, eyelets, buttons, a little peg, these charms, just a few things that I might need throughout this process. I wanted to have just a little bit of everything so that I've got choice. Then I've got this little bundle here. I've just got some string around it. I might use this string, and in the pack I've got some lace, and I've just got little pieces here. As I use them up, I will just add some more. Then this is some of those Tim Holtz fabric that I've used to cover my journal. Then I've got this white fabric here with the little flowers on. And then this is some Christmas fabric that I used last year in my journal, and it's just got a shimmer to it. So I thought I'll just put a small selection in there in case I would like to use it. Then I'm going to pop in these labels that I showed you earlier on. So this is what the tin looks like so far. Everything is fitting in very well. I've moved some things around just to make it all easy and accessible. There's still a bit of space, which I really like. I still have these Tim Holtz wallpaper, but they just don't fit in. So I think I'm going to pick 2 or 3 designs that I really like and just cut them smaller so that they can fit in, and then I'll add them. But I'll do that off camera. Then something else that I might use is this Christmas story. So it's got some images in here, and I don't want to pull any out now because I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I'm just going to keep it out in case I would like to. And then I also have an old Daphne's Diary that's a Christmas edition from 2017, and there's some beautiful paper in here. I have used some of it previously, but I still have some left, so I might dig into this too. This is the kit that I'll be using for this challenge. I really like everything about it, and I can't wait to just start using it. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!